General Materials has been serving the Jackson community for decades, but its 69th year will be its last. Earlier this year, Andrew Woell and his wife Heidi made the decision. It was time to step away.
My dad's parents are originally from Germany, and they emigrated here in the early 1900s. And my grandfather was a carpenter in Jackson, one of the early carpenters, and he and his brother had a business here. And my dad always grew up in the lumber industry. He was a carpenter as well with my grandpa.
In 1952, Heidi's dad, Fred, decided to open what is now known as General Materials. He worked there up until his death in 2007 at the age of 89.
He was here all the time.
In its more than 65 years of business, General Materials has sold all sorts of things, from lumber and doors to windows, roofing, and siding. They began by selling their materials to Jackson County, then statewide, and eventually out of state too. Andrew, who is now president of General Materials, has been working for the company for decades, like many of his staff. He says the reason for the longevity and the returning customers is simple.
It's the quality of the products we carry and the people that we have working here really make it a pleasant experience to buy materials from General Materials. We've got a good staff. They know the industry, they know the products. They care about our customers, and they establish friendships and good relationships with customers we've had for a lot of years.
Including General Manager Josie Fuentes, who started as a filing clerk 21 years ago.
It's my second home. I mean, when you come to work Monday through Friday and on Saturdays, it becomes your second home. Andy and Heidi and Fred have always treated us like family and has always, it's a family business.
Now it's time for a new chapter. Heidi and Andrew are selling the business to Wisconsin-based Amerhart, a wholesale distributor to other lumber yards. They say it was the right opportunity at the right time.
We have 4 kids. None of them were interested. They're all pursuing different careers and enjoying their lives. We didn't have an exit plan. We knew we wanted to retire probably in the next 10 years. When we were approached, we were like, wow, this is a lot sooner than we were anticipating. But the timing was right, The pandemic made you think about a lot of things and how short life is, and it was time for us to take this opportunity.
Amerhart offered each of General Materials' 10 employees jobs to continue working there. Andrew and Heidi wouldn't have had it any other way.
They're a good company, family-owned company, and they place a high value on the employees, just as we do. And that's one of the reasons we went with Amerhart. They wanted to hire our entire staff intact.
Josie will be at least one of the staff members staying put.
I am anxious. I mean, it's something new, but same token, with everything going on, this is still my home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still coming to the same place, but just a different atmosphere. So I'm looking forward to that. We've all become family. I mean, there's only 10 of us and working alongside, and a lot of us have been here for a very long time.
Heidi and Andrew's future plans? Retirement.
My husband has early onset Parkinson's, and he was diagnosed in 2005. That is going to be our priority, as well as our grandkids. We won't be in Jackson anymore. We'll be living in northern Michigan in the summer and then Florida in the winter, because he does better with that. But we're retiring now, and so that Andy can enjoy his life and I can enjoy my life too.
I'm hoping, I'm relieved and happy to be moving on to the next phase in our lives. I guess that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'd like to walk away with a feeling that we had done well for the people of Jackson and for our employees.
They plan on closing their doors in mid-November. In the meantime, you can stop in for clearance items or simply to say goodbye to a family business that has served Jackson well.